Some students would tell me, "Oh, I have a friend in the US. We're pretty close. He's my best friend and he would like to sponsor me." Or some students would say, "My friend's friend that I met online would like to sponsor me to study in Canada because he cares about me and my future so much." Please take note that there are certain people who can sponsor you to study here in Canada. Hi, this is Bella, your international student mentor and founder of iCAN Study and Explore Canada, your trusted platform for aspiring international students of Canada. And my mission is to help you create a detailed roadmap to a successful student journey and not waste your hard-earned money on some random career path or wrong study program. I'm hopping on with you today because I feel the need to address one of the most frequently asked questions. In my last video, I talked about the proof of funds. How much do you need to have to be able to study here in Canada? Today, I'm going to be talking about one of the hottest, frequently asked questions among aspiring international students. Who can sponsor me to study in Canada? If this kind of topic interests you, please like and subscribe to my channel and click the bell button to get new video updates on related topics. Some students would tell me, "Oh, I have a friend in the US. We're pretty close. He's my best friend and he would like to sponsor me." Or some students would say, "My friend's friend that I met online would like to sponsor me to study in Canada because he cares about me and my future so much." Please take note that there are certain people who can sponsor you to study here in Canada. And I would like to highlight those qualified people to you right now. Your father, your mother, your brother, your sister, your auntie, your uncle can sponsor you to study in Canada. But note that all of these relationships must be proved, and obviously not everyone can be your sponsor. If your parents are sponsoring you, there are certain documents that the visa officer needs to see. And if your sister, your brother, or your auntie or your uncle are going to be sponsoring you, please provide necessary documents that link you or establish relationship between you and all of those people. I will be tackling about eligibility requirements of a student sponsor. And that is what I will be exactly discussing with you right now. So keep on watching. There are 5 key points to keep in mind when considering or choosing a sponsor. First, identify the need for help. Foremost, you would have to ask yourself this: what kind of help do I need from my sponsor? Do you need help for a place to stay? Or some cash to pay house rent? Is it helping you pay your tuition fees or your monthly bills like hydro, phone, internet bills? Do you need help in food? And are they supportive enough of your educational goals? So you need to identify these things so that you can determine the type of help you need from your sponsor or sponsors. In the same manner, this will help them understand what they're getting into and provide all the necessary documents that they need to be able to help you. Some students are fortunate enough to have some relatives here in Canada who can help them on a place to stay, for example. And that alone can save them $1,000 each month that they can spend on something else like books or any other personal expenses. Number 2, socioeconomic status. Are they established enough to sponsor you financially? What are the sources of their income? Are they employed or Do they run a business? All of these need appropriate documentations as proofs of their financial standing, whether they can afford to sponsor you or not. Examples of supporting documents are employment certificate, payslips, or if they own a business, they would have to show a business permit or a tax document showing revenue of the business. Please take note that if these documents are missing, chances are your student permit application will be refused, and that will put you in jeopardy. And third, the extent of sponsorship. Are they going to take care of a place for you to stay? Do they own the place? Are they going to pay off your tuition or part of it? Are they purchasing you a plane ticket to come to Canada? How much are they willing to let go for you? If so, do they have that amount sitting in their bank account? And are they willing to provide some supporting documents such as bank certificate or a bank statement that shows they have enough funds to support your needs? If they're offering you a place to stay, are they okay providing you a copy of their property document showing ownership or tenancy contract if they are renting? So these are the documents that you need as proofs from your sponsor. And number 4, letter of support. So once they have confirmed with you that they're financially capable of sponsoring you and that they can provide proofs that they are, the next thing you'll need to have is an affidavit of support, or simply a letter of support. This letter of support should state the reason or the reasons of this sponsorship, oath to take responsibility over you, and all other identification details between you and your sponsor. And lastly, a checklist of all supporting documents your sponsor needs to show. And once you have every single detail and document finalized on the affidavit of sponsorship, the next stage is to get it notarized so it becomes legal and binding. So all you need to do is to go to a lawyer or a notary public who can help you at this point. Then boom, you're all set. And finally, number 5. How soon do I have to gather these documents? Well, you don't have to do it too soon because you need to have recent documents and not something from the previous year. The visa officer wants to see something recent. And the best time for you to do this is before you lodge your student permit application. So the key point here is asking your sponsor the right questions and accurate documents based on the extent of the sponsorship. Are they comfortable enough to share their personal documents and confidential information? Be open to them, and so do they to you, because you don't want to end up with your sponsor leaving you hanging on a cliff in the end. Keeping an open communication with your sponsor will help you ensure that they understand the pros and cons of being a sponsor. And there you have it. You're all set. So, we just talked about 5 key factors to bear in mind if you're considering getting a sponsor for your studies in Canada. First, how much do you need from your sponsor? Do they have this funds ready? Can they provide supporting documents? And third, up to what extent of sponsorship are they willing or capable to give? And number 4, are they willing enough to provide you a letter of support? And number 5, when would you ask for these documents? Hope you guys learned from my short video today. If you think this was helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more updates on your student journey. I will be back for next time to pick another topic or frequently asked question, and I will be very much obliged to answer each and every one of them. Comment below if you have any topic you'd like me to discuss in my next video. My name is Bella, your trusted international student mentor. If you have any additional questions, please do not hesitate to connect with me at info@icanimmigrate2canada.ca. That's info@icanimmigrate2canada.ca, or visit me on my website www.icanimmigrate2canada.ca. Let's have a little chat over a cup of tea, and I look forward to meeting you on the other side. Bye for now.